or at least everyone who was present in Lestalem. We discussed the food stores and how long we had before the tinned food ran out. We calculated the necessary power to double our greenhouses and considered how to produce so many meteor shards. And it went on. My counsel spoke, and I listened. I stored. I questioned. I reserved judgment, but, for the most part, I didn't engage. Regardless of the fact that I hadn't woken so far this morning, the habit was already cemented. It was more effort than it was worth to try.
Your Highness?
I'm sorry, Cor. What did you say?
The ring. Have you learned how to use it?
No. Nothing I try has any effect.
That might be for the best.
Satisfying though it may be on a personal level, Cor, there are greater issues here. The ring is a valuable resource, one that has been used in defense of Lucius for millennia. Is it not possible that the kings of old have left some note or reference?
I fear the secret of the ring of the Luciae was carefully guarded. Only those closest to the throne understood that it was not mere myth and legend, and even then.
But you are the only other person who has worn the ring. Can you shed any light on this?
I was granted power in exchange for my eyes, and that is all I know. I had strength unlike any on Eos for a brief time. It is not an experiment I care to repeat, given any other choice.
If only there was someone else. But everyone who has worn the ring is gone, save you two.
Then that, I suppose, is that. It may be that the power of the crystal is destined to remain out of our reach.
It seems so. But no. That wasn't quite true, was it? One other person still on Eos had worn the ring. One other person still on Eos had sat on the throne. Arden Lucis Calum. All I had to do was reach out and take his hand.
That night she dreamed, not to see the future, but to see the present. She had spoken to Arden that way once before, though she still didn't understand how, and she could do so again. Tonight she sought the Star Scourge incarnate. She might have guessed where she would find him, but it didn't make seeing Arden on her father's throne any less jarring.
Ah, little dreamer, checking in on me, are we? I admit, I've been remiss with keeping up. How long has it been since we had our last chat? 4 months? To what do I owe the honor of your royal presence?
I want to know how to control the ring.
The ring? And why would I tell you about the ring, little dreamer?
You know how to use it. You must have worn it before.
Of course I know how to use it. Let me rephrase my question. What will you give me if I teach you how to use the ring?
Don't do it, Raina.
What do you want?
Oh, little dreamer, grown so big and still so small inside. You really are just a little girl who wants her daddy back, aren't you? Allow me to give you a tip. Never give the devil free rein.
Just because
That
I
is
asked
true.
doesn't mean I intend to give it to you. I don't even know if this is a dream. I could promise you anything, and in the morning you wouldn't remember a thing. But I would.
Of course it's a dream. What else would it be?
I mean, I may wake up and we will never have spoken, but I'll remember what you told me anyway.
However would you know? You mean to tell me that of all the futures you see, there's one where we are actually conversing at this moment? Don't be foolish, little dreamer. You're not really here. But you asked me a question, and it would be remiss of me not to answer.
I won't help you harm my people.
Your people? Don't make me laugh. I could not care less what becomes of them. What I want is bigger. What I want is to see them fail.
Them?
The gods!
You're mad.
I'm only disappointed that it took you so long to notice.
You seek revenge on the gods?
For what they have done to me, I will see their carefully laid plans in ruins. You should want the same, little dreamer. They have done much the same to you and your father. But this isn't what you came for. You want answers of a different kind. You want to see your dear daddy again. I can give you that for a price.
Name your price.
He disappeared, leaving only a wisp of black fog to indicate he had been on the throne at all. The hairs on the back of Rhaena's neck stood up. She spun and found herself face to face with him.
Stop being their pawn. Stop doing what they ask of you.
They don't ask anything of me.
No, Rhaena Lucis Kylum, the bloodline that protects the crystal, the heart of Eos. You're so used to following instructions, you've forgotten that you do it at all. Protect the crystal, Kylum. Give your life for the greater good, Kylum. Look into the future, Kylum. Watch your father die, Kylum. Sacrifice your brother, Kylum, like a good little pet. Aren't you tired of it all? Aren't you through being the good one? Think about it, little dreamer. The power you desire sleeps behind a wall of Lucian's spawn. The kings of yore are pedigree hounds, bred for but one purpose. You hold the leash right there on your hand. Would you prostrate yourself before a dog and beg for its aid? Or would you exert your will and prove yourself dominant? Force them to bow to you.
That night in a dream, I saw a young burgundy-haired man upon a throne lay his hands on one afflicted with the star scourge and take all the darkness away.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Save your thanks. Live your life with the blessing of the gods.
I will.
What is this sickness, Your Majesty?
A plague, a scourge on our star. But fear not, for I have been granted the strength to heal them. Our kingdom will be whole, our people healthy.
He had been a healer once. I could hardly believe the truth of my own dream, that one so tainted and twisted could have come from humble beginnings. What had happened to him to make him this monster?
Quickly, bring him into the crystal's light. The gods will cleanse him. They must cleanse him.
By the light of the crystal, cleanse me of this scourge, so that I might continue my work.
For thou hast become that which thou